Start our one last day of streaming from Haldwani. Yesterday was what? It was day 12. Now it would be day 13. And we can call it cool. And now let's do the pop out chat. Put it where it belongs. That is here. Okay. Perfect. This is done. Now let's play some music. Let's make the volume a little bit less. Is the audio fine? Audio is good. 40 decibels is a good audio. Okay, who is here? Hey, hi Hind, yo, Karthik, hey, Kang is assembling quickly. Srinandu, hey Srinandu, welcome from Kenya. Karthik, good evening guys. Shubham, bro, hello Shubham, how are you doing? So this would be our last stream from this setup which you are looking at. From tomorrow I'll definitely try depending on how I'm feeling, but yeah, I'll definitely try to be live. I want to work at least 1 hour on this thing while even I'm on this trip. But yeah, let's start. So today I have done a lot of things in the app. It's already like major tasks are done. Karthik, not last, like it's last stream from this setup from my home in Haldwani for this season. Like I'll be back here maybe in October now, November, October. Yeah, I'll be back in October. So yeah, till like whole August, September I'll not be here. So 1.5 months I'm not here. Okay. So now I need to add some credits to make it work. Errors, JSON, initial credits. So I need a UID of this guy, which is this, and I can pass on the user ID, and the user would have, let's say, 100. Okay, so credits are 10. Why credits are 10? Initial credits should be more, isn't it? Okay, so I need a new API to add credits to this user. Meanwhile, what I'll do is I will update the credits from here, but that will not work. I haven't thought about this case where we can update the credits. Shubham, bro, how to use Cloudflare? Cloudflare, like, it's very easy. You just make an account with it depending on what's your use case is. You link your domain, and yeah, if you just want your like security on your domain name or your server, like, that's why Cloudflare is used majorly. I'm using it for R2, the bucket, and also one other thing I forgot. Today I'm not feeling very well as well because my brother is sick, and I'm thinking maybe he has given me some sort of a flu. Let's hope, fingers crossed, it's not flu, because then the whole 5-6 days in my trip are gonna be very, very, very hard for me. But yeah, let's see. Okay, so I need to create a new issue here. What will be add credits to the user's account, which should be updated on kick, the middleware server. We need a secure authenticated path in the middleware to be triggered to add credits on the ASICake server, and also update on the user's profile. It will be in to do, priority is high. Without this the app won't work, and this would be great issue. Yeah. Varun, hey, hello Varun, hello Harshit, how are you guys doing? I hope everyone is having a great time. How was your Thursday, guys? Anybody did anything interesting? Varun, today I updated to ChatGPT Go because of GPT-5 have very strict limitations. Interesting. That's what, 350 rupees per month? What's the price of ChatGPT Go? Oh, I'm feeling very sleepy today. I didn't had a very good sleep last night. I slept around 6 hours, 6 hours 30 minutes. And there is a whole lot of packing which needs to be done. I'm feeling tired, so maybe I'll do it tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning is a very packed schedule for me. I have to wake up, walk a little bit, then go to the gym. I'm thinking to do a light back exercise. No, not back is hard. Or maybe should I skip tomorrow? I'm thinking tomorrow I can skip. Maybe I'll just do the packing. But I like it when I do workouts on the day of travel because you feel more energetic. Yeah, I'll decide that in the morning then. Shubham, here I'm sleeping 3-4 hours. Really? Guys, don't do that. Don't do that to your body. Sleep minimum 6-7 hours. The amount of cognitive load that improves compared to just working, grinding. I mean, you can clearly see there is more productivity if you sleep more compared to you grinding late hours and sacrificing sleep. This has been my experience. Harshit, editing reel for client, but client don't ever upload. Harshit, sorry. Harshit, I will upload. So Harshit, I edited 3 reels. I have to upload them. Sure, I'll do that. Varun, today I planned my schedule to learn data science and freelancing project to one of my local person. Nice, that's interesting, very nice. Who is doing all the emotes, guys? Reveal yourself, who is this? Hey bro, what's up? Hey Vishnu, how are you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. I was just updating some credits. And by the way, the app is working now. You can select an image here. Currently it's just 1:1. I'll update it maybe later. Then it goes to uploading because the image needs to be uploaded. And once the upload is completed, then you can click on start Scratch processing. Now there are 2 issues. One is right now the user doesn't have any credits, so it will fail. So starting processing, this request will fail 100%. And then it failed. Yeah, so I need to show user why this failed. So this is one of the ticket which I need to create. Another is there is currently no way we can add credits for a user. So I need an authenticated API which we can fire from here, which will add credits to the user's account. So this is what my major task is, and I'm thinking how can I do that is for now I'm thinking just making an API, and that API will only be triggered. Let's see if revenue cat server side authentication for payment, server side validation. Yes. Do you have SDK installed in your app? Accept cookies. Wait, better is ChatGPT, I think. Hey, so I'm installing RevenueCat. Like RevenueCat is added on my iOS app. Now what I want is whenever user pays for something, we need to trigger an API to add credits on their account. But we also need a server-side validation to check if this API call which is coming with an authenticated payment. Otherwise, anyone who knows about that API can trigger it and add as many credits as they want. So I want to make the API very secure. So give me the best practices, and I'm using RevenueCat. So give your documentation or your data around that. Shivam. Hey Shivam, welcome. How to pick an AI app idea? I can't decide. Hey, decide. Like build on anything, man. Like there are so many apps. So like for example, the next app which I'm building is on Nano Banana. So you can, how many cases you think of, like when you think of any image model? I can think of a kind of like a AI Photoshop, right? You can build an AI Photoshop where you can upload an image and do editing on that image, and each step shows like whenever you are doing something, the next step the same image is taken, so next step same image is taken. So simplifying that whole process of just updating a single image, because the concept is like basically it's a Photoshop and you can redo something with prompt. So just talk about an image and just keep updating. That is an app which I'm building next. Then there is more like a lot of video models. Then there is a lot of text use cases. So I mean, this just talk to ChatGPT or any model and just brainstorm. I mean, you can get almost 100 ideas in an hour, and pick the one which interests you the most. My way is like I do a little bit of ASO research plus my interest. For example, this Nano Banana, I feel this is a good opportunity because Nano Banana is very new. There are not many apps which are promoting directly with that. So maybe it could work. So this is the next step after this goes onto the App Store. Varun, yesterday I uploaded AI generated image in my IG account. My friend are asking where you click that photo. Can you refer that studio? Interesting. So that could be a use case right there about Nano Banana, giving people like a proper photo shoot using Nano Banana. Bro, help me. Mobile app, your proxy server, open router. What do you mean by that? Mobile app, direct, you write a middleware which calls the open router. Yes. What server should I use? Yeah, use Cloudflare. Cloudflare also provides these cloud functions which you can use from there, or use Firebase Cloud Function. I use Firebase Cloud Function because most of my apps are tied with Firebase. It's much simpler for me to just publish a cloud function because the whole code and everything template is just ready. I can do it in like 10 minutes. But if you are starting from scratch, I would suggest try Cloudflare. It's more cost friendly. Documentation is pretty easy. So yeah. Okay, so what ChatGPT has told us here about the security which we want. Great question. With RevenueCat on iOS, the safest pattern is never trust the client to grant credits. Instead of let RevenueCat, your server via webhook, be the source of truth, and have your server add or revoke credits only after it is authenticated and validated the RevenueCat event. The secure flow recommended. Client purchase RevenueCat SDK. RevenueCat validates with Apple. RevenueCat handles the store validation for you. You don't need to do raw App Store receipt check yourself. RevenueCat your servers via webhook. Enable webhook in the RevenueCat dashboard. Webhooks are sent for the event like initial purchase, renew, cancellation, refund. Your backend listens to a secure HTTP endpoint. Authenticate with webhook request. Make an event handling item potent and canonical. Grant or provoke initial purchase. Yeah, this seems like a good idea. So here nobody is sending any request to anyone. For my testing purpose, yeah, this is good. But for my testing purpose, what I can do is I can still make an API, give it to the client for now, but later on I will remove it. But what if I forget about it? Yeah, because credit editing is one of the major use case, right? Should I start implementing credit on it? But for credit, I need to add this app on TestFlight first. So yeah, definitely making an API is the right choice for now. So first let me check in AI Sidekick proxy. Can you share any API which we can use to add credit to a user's account using an admin API? Vishnu, how's the app? When are you launching it, bro? Hey Vishnu. So the app is almost final. Almost means like the whole working is working. Enhance, colorize, recreate, de-scratch. All this is working, and I'm planning to launch it this next week. So I'll be traveling from tomorrow for next 10 days. So my work hours will be very less. I'll still try to be online here. I have to make a lot of content. I'm thinking mostly like recording the content. I will try to edit that, and then there are like classes for 3-4 hours in the early morning. From second, I'll be traveling a lot in the evening. So once I settle on, but I'll still try to be live. Like one thing which I'm not gonna miss this time is going live. The connections must be like might be flaky. My voice might not be this good, but let's see because that 1 hour I will just sit and work on this app, and that will be my window of 1 hour work every day, no matter what. So is there an API? I don't know what happened on my nose today. It's my cat's hairs or something. Admin API for adding credits. Patch. Auth user. Ready credit. Update set the total credit amount for user. Authenticate. Admin. So there is an API. Mohsin, hey Divyanshu, how are you? What do you use for your backend? Firebase, Supabase, or custom? Hey Mohsin, welcome to the stream, man. I'm doing good, and I do use a mix of that. So currently I'm using Firebase also. I'm using Supabase also. So for Firebase, it's majorly on the client side. So all the client authentication, profiles, anything which I need for real-time fetching and all, that is all Firebase. For backend, which is my dedicated AI Sidekick backend, there I'm using Supabase because I wanted to use like a proper PostgreSQL scalable, and in future I want to like make a dedicated server which has potential to scale, and I do not want to pay like thousands of dollars for scalability if I do the same on Firebase. So that's why I chose like, okay, Supabase makes it easy. I can host it anywhere, and there is a queuing system as well. So I'm using Supabase Queue, which works really well particularly in AI use cases where you dump a job and then forget about it because the job will be picked depending on your server load. So this is what my setup for my backend looks like. Nived, app is looking solid. I am sure it will get good users. Hey, thank you, Nived. I hope so. I would need you guys to test it out and give me some feedbacks. We can iterate over it. I was hoping to release it before leaving tomorrow, but well, it's running a bit late, but I'm happy that finally it's working. Now the major things are the payment thing which I need to add. There is a whole list of tasks which I have created. These are the tasks which I need to finish. And then there is onboarding, some designing, marketing, creating of and I think this is the first step, right? So this will take a bit more time. This is the first step, and after this template is done, like where credit system is added, backend is use cases are handled. There was a crazy use case which I did in the day which was around credit deduction. So credits were deducting on AI Sidekick, but they were not reflecting on the user side because there was no way to communicate from my backend server to the middleware how many credits are remaining. But I wanted to show that on the client side, so I had to write a completely new API changes on the AI Sidekick, where I have added in a return statement how many remaining credits are for a user, which required a little bit of refactoring of the code. I did not want it to be like a proper call every time any request comes. So yeah, there have been some tasks done. Okay, let's play the music again. Oh, by the way, I didn't play this today. Wait, so we'll start with 35. I think I started at what, 9? We'll do at 45 minutes. 10:45 is good because I get 15 minutes of wind down period. Mohsin, if you don't mind, can you show this app how it works on your simulator? I just joined. Hey Mohsin, I would. I'm actually writing an API because I have already like exhausted all the credits. There are only 10 credits remaining, and one run requires minimum 15 credits. So yeah, just stay on the live. I'll definitely show you. Meanwhile, I'm adding this endpoint on my like a wrapper server so that I can trigger it to add credits to this user's account. So that's what we are working on. AI sidekick server, wrapper server is here. So there's a patch request. Yuck. Admin duplicate. This would be a patch for auth. User ID. What's the user ID? This is the user ID, and headers is already there. And body is what? This is a JSON where we have to pass credits. What? Error sending request. Request is DNS error, custom kind and request failed to look up address information. Oh, okay. I think it's my bad. User not found. Anybody of you have seen the F1 movie? In the day, I was gliding, like how he flies in the end, where they say he's flying. In the day, it was like that for me. But now when working like this, the REST request has been 3300. What? Storage auth real time tables 5. I just need to look at my database. Tables. Credit transactions 188. Credit limits. Hey Blinken, welcome right on time. I'm just trying to show you guys the working, because it's working. I'm just adding credits because I have exhausted all the credits. Schema visualizer is fine. Table editor, yes, I'm interested in this. Credit transaction, not this. Users. Just give me a Okay, so basically there is some issue because I don't see more users here. And why is that? Maybe it's not AI sidekick, maybe it's post handler. Is that the case? Table editor? No, it's definitely AI sidekick. This is a project, and then there is a table editor. Unrestricted data is publicly accessible by API and RLS is disabled. IEM. What is IEM? You mean these ones? No, not. I haven't. Hey, Rashmika is here with interesting questions like always. As you already know, I got a well-paying job at a startup a few months ago. Yes, Rashmika, I know. And but the work culture sucks. Okay, what should I consider before switching or leaving my current job? What part of the job sucks? It could be many things, and I would suggest like start giving interviews on the part which not suck, like when you are out of the working hours, and once you get a good offer, then just leave. Do not leave before getting a job, another job, because then it becomes a bit anxiety prone, where you don't have a job, you quit your last job, and now you're like waiting for interviews and all. You get into anxiety. So yeah, don't do that. Like, that would be my advice, unless the work culture is really bad and toxic. If it's manageable, just start giving interviews and leave when you feel like it's the right time. How come there are only these many users? What? When I create a user, create user, right? This is a UUID, but what is the user ID? Oh, okay, I think we use different UUID and user IDs. Got it. Huh. So AI Sidekick, where is it? AI Sidekick proxy. We need one thing here. So I noticed when we are sending the patch request for add credits, there is an like the ID which we are passing is not converting to the UUID with the way where users are set. So can you make sure that this patch request also converts the UID which we pass into the UUID which we have in the database, because there is no mapping as of now. Let's see. Rashmika, what do you like about Supabase? My startup also uses it for authentication, storage, and database. Yeah, you have already named all the things which I like about Supabase. Like, I recently started using it on my server because one thing is Firebase does not provide any queuing system unless you like use the Google queue, and or you make your own with real-time DB, which I did last time when I was working with them. And Supabase do provide PostgreSQL, one of my favorite DB, and yeah, and there's a queuing, basically PostgreSQ, which I'm using. It's open source. You can host it yourself or you can buy their plan. Those are the things, and there is like better pricing compared to what Firebase does. Endpoint line doesn't use the same UID conversion post endpoint this line uses. Okay, so now we can run yarn dev, and then we can run yarn dev queue. and now I can say I want to call the dev endpoint at 500 credits. What? This request has taken like 30 seconds. User not found. Wow. Why this is taking so long? Cool, thanks. I didn't know about Supabase queues. Yeah, I think they recently updated it. Guys, this problem is becoming much worse than I thought. It's not that simple because first of all, there is no endpoint in my server which can be used for Can you make a user level add credit system where we can add credits to a user based on their UUID which we pass? It should be similar to what we use like get token, where we just pass the user ID, it returns the token, and if we pass credits on that, which would be like add token, and that would add tokens on the user profile. So where we have auth token, we should have a add token. Passing a user ID would also, it would need the credits, how many credit we need to add, and that would be added on the user's account. So it would be add credit endpoint. Yeah, if that already exists, let me know. I'll examine the existing code base. Okay, do that. Take your time. But how come the auth token works and this not? Auth token. In the auth endpoint, we have auth / token. Yes. So here we parse result data. Actual user ID is valid. Actual generate deterministic user ID. So here we are already doing that. Okay, maybe the server, it's the time it takes to call the backend server. Could be. Guys, how come today chat is so silent? What's happening? It's adding SQL debit refund credit. Mohsin, you are integrating Firebase auth into Supabase, not using Supabase auth natively. No. So I have in the client side, I'm only using Firebase authentication. The Supabase authentication is on the backend side. Like it has nothing to do with the client. That's its own authentication mechanism which works using the Firebase token. So it's a little bit complicated. I did not want it to remove completely Firebase from my clients because there's a whole lot of code and services and hooks written. So I want to use Firebase, but yeah, I can understand now using this new service which I have created with Supabase. There is a little bit of spaghetti happening where this token management. Yeah, let's see how long we can deal with it. Yeah, hope that helped. Hint, I'm listening, just not chatting. Bit of busy today. Okay, cool. Hint. Keep doing that. What it has done. Let me examine. I can see that there's already a basic add credit endpoint, but it uses patch and sets absolute credit rather than adding to existing credit. Based on your request, you want an add token endpoint that adds credit to the existing balance. Let me check if there's a database function for adding credits. Perfect. I can see that there's already a patch endpoint that allows setting credits, but you're asking for an add credit system similar to the token generation pattern. Let me get a proper add credit endpoint that allows the same pattern as the token endpoint. Existing credit system, there's already productive days are back. There's already a comprehensive credit system with database function, service layer, and endpoints. Current endpoints, there is a patch endpoint that sets credit, not adds, and a get endpoint to retrieve credits. Missing an add credits endpoint that increments existing credits like your add token. I need to update the schema to support the new credit transaction type. Now let me extend the credit service to include the add credits method. I need to also update the credit transaction type to include the new credit type. I also need to update the create credit transaction method to support the new type. Okay, this is too much work just to add credit system, man. So you have added a credit, which is good because each transaction will have a debit and a refund, and now we have a credit, which we definitely need. Then in the credits we have an add credit system, but log credit is saying not assignable to parameter this. So log credit transaction also needs to have this, right? Credit. How could it not do it by itself? So we have an add credit which does what? Supabase add user credits, which is p user id, p amount, error, user id amount, error, failed to add credit, log credit transaction. Mostly in the page which we are seeing on simulator is image or separate component for each image. Looks good. These are images. So this is image, this is image, this is the same image, this is image which I created using Figma. Then this is a component which has two parts. One is an image, static image, another is a video, and then this is an overlay image on top of it. These are like small views, title and subtitles. Yeah, thank you for the feedback, man. So log credit transaction, user ID, amount, and credit, and log. What the log will do? It will log rate limit hit. Okay, so it just logs it. That's fine. Then in the type we have updated, credit we have updated. In auth we have a credit service now. So add credit schema, user ID is required, credit must be positive. That's fine. Auth add credits. This is good. Okay. So what I can do is now I can see credit type. Question. You have two options. This database change. Let me explain. Yeah, I would be interested in knowing that. This is your complete database schema update with the new changes. Contains all table function use for fresh database setups. This is a migration script for database. The incremental changes. Create features. CFR for production database that already have data. So the database already set up data. Use the migration file. Okay, so I just need to run this file in the migration or edit SQL editor. Success. So this is done. Now let me restart my server. Okay, yarn dev, and then there is a queue which we need to start as well. Yarn queue, and we'll be using this new endpoint. Mohsin also want to know the starting page where it shows welcome guest and it has background image. It is from Superwall or your own component with custom image? Sorry, which one are you saying? The starting page where it shows welcome guest. Where is it showing welcome guest? Currently there is no welcome guest here, Mohsin. Or maybe I did not get the question clearly. So auth add credits, we'll use this auth add credits once you start the app. Oh yeah, that is, I have created that. Invalid request body, credit is required. Perfect. So I will say credits, maybe 100 or maybe 12. I want to add 12 credits. Shubham bro, I will cry. What happened? What happened, Shubham? Mohsin, after a splash screen. Yes, I have created that. Edit 12. Perfect. Now it's working. So I can now start adding the credit for this guy also. So it already have 10, so I'll add 90 more credits. Credits 590, added 90. What? What? This user got 590. Maybe the last request was successful when I added 500. Where is the Superbase DB? Table editor. $590. Okay, so this is that user. Got it, and we can just update it to 590. Also, the user's credits are real time, so if you'll see now, if I add it to made it 590 from backend, it will instantly be updated here. Yeah, 590 credits. So yeah, anybody wants to share their image which I can convert here, otherwise I'll just use the random image which I'm already using. Anybody? Images, demo. Let's put the demo image. Let's put the demo image here. Okay, so what I will do is I will do a recreation of this demo image. Select, this is a demo image which I just downloaded from internet. We'll recreate this image. Upload is completed, and now let's start recreating, starting processing. I know the UX can be improved, but that's the second part which we'll work on. First, the functionality, main functionality. Applying recreate processing. Let it process and we'll see how it does work. So it should have 575. Yes, the credit deduction is working perfectly. We have some questions. Okay, First of all, JPEG. Hey JPEG, welcome again. So processing is complete. Cool. So this is how the app works. It enhanced this image. You guys see what I downloaded? Download is, so this was the internet image which I downloaded, and this is how it's converted to. It's been recreated. See how to create a middleware server thing with the image API on Cloudflare. You can't use image API. I mean, you have to create a function and host it, and function should be written in Node.js or like JavaScript or TypeScript. And there is a lot of documentation. Just talk to ChatGPT. It's not that complicated, Shubham, to be honest. Dhruv Patil, did you explore the OpenAI agent chat window in the cursor using the OpenAI extension, which uses Codex locally? Dhruvil, welcome to the stream. I saw they have released Codex as an extension in VS Code. I'm not a big fan of Codex or in general ChatGPT's coding abilities as of now. But yeah, I'll try it out. I'll try it. I don't know. Like I don't like the outputs which ChatGPT currently creates. Even the 5, I tried 4.1 for a long time. I feel Claude 4.1 Sonnet is the best right now, and that's why I and also the UX with Claude Code makes more sense to me. Kimi K2, 100 times cheaper, is doing really good job. Cursor then is a very good contender because it has already fixed all the edge cases. So that's why I'm like not. I tried Klein, I tried all these extensions, never felt at home with them. But yeah, I have a plan to try them out just to make a video and show like how my experience was. We'll definitely try it. Shubham, use Hitler images. Do we have Hitler images? And is it okay? Like, will I get like copyright or something? Or maybe ban? Permanent ban? Oh man. Hitler image, like, is it okay, guys? Like, if I use Hitler image, like, is it legal? I don't know. Like, his books are available, so yeah, obviously it could be. So you guys see, right? This worked, and now if I go to back and 575 credits now from 590, so 15 credits are removed. Now let's say if I want to colorize an image, I can select the new Hitler image which I just downloaded. Let's colorize Mr. Hitler. You guys just don't get me in some trouble. Start colorizing process. Okay, then there is what? Use hi man. Hey Vridrik, what do you work on now, bro? I'm working on this app which converts your old photos into colorized version and also animates them. You are using ChatGPT 40 image for AI processing. ChatGPT 4.0. No, it's not image ChatGPT 4.0. It's a mix of Flux fine-tuned version which I'm currently using. And there is a wow, looks so neat. So this is how a colorized version of Hitler looks. So good to me. I don't know about you guys. Oh no, we need you. What? Okay. Use public images. Yeah, this was a public image. Use Gandhi's maybe. Yeah, that's also a cool idea. Mean to say which has license as CC0. I mean, yeah, we can use Flux fine-tuned model version images. It has a sellable, like, commercial license. It should be 560. Yes, it's working. So Israr, welcome to the stream. You might be surprised. What are you looking at? Hitler's photo on my computer. What is happening? So one good thing is now we have a credit endpoint. That's a good thing. I can now add credits. So how many credits? 40. So let's add 40 more credits to this user. Let's see if it works. Because the main issue right now is I just want to confirm because last time it converted to 500. I think Cloudflare is having some issue because my server is taking so long to respond. I am currently working on this, in progress. I see the reels you like, so I'm not surprised. That's a secret between us, Isra. Okay, now it worked. Can you tell me what is happening with this error? I just triggered my backend endpoint and I got this error. Just want to understand it better. Okay, so this is good. We can now commit. It's trying to connect to your Supabase database, but getting 522. Your app successfully reached Cloudflare, which protects Supabase, but Cloudflare couldn't establish a connection to the actual server. So the request timed out before you. Most likely because Supabase server overload, your database instance might be hitting source limit, network connectivity issue, database connection poorly. Nope, I don't need this. I just want to submit it. Mohsin, so one image recreation is 1 credit or 15 credits. One image is 15 credits, and depending on that only I will price it. It makes more. Maybe I can do 20 credits. So I'm thinking to have, like, flexibility over this, so that depending on how much usage we are having, I can just change up or down the credit limit, because changing the credit limit from the backend is much simpler. So it makes more sense for me. If I give like 1 credit, 1 image, that makes it too strict for me in future if I want to safeguard my pricing strategy. So that's why I thought credit system is much better. Most of the AI apps which I have been using for mobile images or videos, they all do credit. So what I'm thinking is I'll give weekly and monthly credits, which will renew. And if you need more credits, you can always buy from the credit store in the app. Just thinking why you are using Cloudflare in middle. So Cloudflare is kind of like a middle domain layer. Like it secures the connections. So first connection happens to Cloudflare. If it's secure, it's not DDoS or anything, then it passes. It becomes like a security layer on top of my domain. Israr, do I get extra credits on the app to keep the secret? Yes, Israr, you do. Okay, so to add credits to the user account, which should be updated on SRT and middleware server. Yeah, so now we have a credit mechanism, but now we need so one thing is we need a webhook which can be added for revenue cat, which comes. But for that to work, right now this will work, right? But once the credit system will come, it can update, call this, and once this call will be success, maybe we can park it for now. I'll write some documentation here, to be honest. We need to add webhook for revenue cat. Once the webhook event is received, we verify the event, trigger the add credit call to the backend server. Once success, we update user's profile with new updated credits. So I'll move it to do for now, because this is a bit complex. This is not easy. Okay, sir, I thought you will be packing today. So my whole bed is like messed up because I was packing. I have packed a couple of things. I procrastinate on packing till the last moment. So tomorrow I have a flight at around 1 p.m. and I'll leave home at around 11:30. So I'm thinking I'll pack in the morning. And I feel it's the best. Like if you pack at the last moment, you pack mostly, you do not forget anything. If I pack now, there's so much tech gadgets and everything lying around, and I do need them, some of them, and then I will feel like in the morning I again have to do packing. Okay, so for now credit system will be part of the payment at credits, so maybe 299. 299 will be dependent on, that's our issue, is 299. Oh no, shit, can't we link? No, not like this. I think there was a linking thing, add label. I don't know. You gonna vlog this trip? Do you want it? I don't know how much time will I have, but I will definitely be making videos. But what kind of vlog would you be interested in? I can easily make a very simple, like a very casual vlog, which is not being too creative, just logging my day, telling you guys where I am. I'll also be doing a live streams here and there. Yeah. I feel so anxious if my bag is not packed a day earlier, even if I have to leave late in the day, because I know I'll be missing something and I'll keep remembering till the last time. Yeah, I think we are different on this then. One thing we have found where we are different. I find packing in the last moment, like just when I have to leave 1 hour before that works for me. And maybe core reason is most of the time my things are packed. Like my backpack, which I brought here last month, is already packed. It has all the essentials and I just have to assemble them and place them in one place. The clothing bag is a problem for me, for which I have already done the packing slightly, and in the morning I'll just put more clothes depending on what my mood is. I am so much interested in what all you pack and how do you pack. Oh man, I thought of creating that video today, but I got so busy and distracted I couldn't. I can make a video tomorrow morning. I can record it. I can't promise, but let's see. Or maybe I'll make a video when I reach there in my resort. That could be a video where I will show you what do I carry and that, yeah, why do I need to do it here, right? Because it's very messed up. I do not want to record in this kind of situation. That's the reason I'm hesitating a bit. So close this window. Now this add credit user is one thing. I'm thinking we need to have add save button in the screen and UI fixes once data is done. Received. Once we get the output image, we need a way to save it locally or share it. Also need to clean up the UI for it. This would be a to-do. Priority is high and project is this and milestone is this. Create more issues. Create. Another is add the animate API as well to animate the images. The API is ready. We just need to integrate that on the client side and also check the middleware server for that exists or not. So guys, give me okay, we have only 3 minutes. Wait, what's happening? Too many messages. Varun, I'm back. Hey Varun, what's your thought about Cloud Code? I love Cloud Code Eclipse. I love it. It's kind of like my go-to these days. But I'm using it with Kimi K2 and it works really well. I just want to save my credits on Cursor and yeah, I do use it a lot. Mohsin, where are you going? Mohsin, I'm going to Sri Lanka, Colombo. I'll be there on 29th evening. I'll do a live from Colombo. Israr, yeah, unpacking video. Yeah, I'll do an unpacking video because I have a lot of time on that day. My friend, he'll be meeting me on 30th, no 31st. So I'll wait a minute. No. I'll be in Colombo on 30th, and the whole day I'm free from 1 p.m. to like till next day. Then next day he will meet me on 31st. Then we are traveling to some place where he'll do kite surfing and teach me as well. Varun, actually I'm in traveling in bus and I don't want to miss live. Wow, crazy dedication, Varun. That's crazy. Thank you so much, man. That means a lot. Not watching a movie and watching a live. Wow. Israr, by the way, I created Hinge profile today and got 2 likes so far. Oh wow, Israr, that's a really great move. Hinge is very popular in Mumbai, right? Bible Genus. Hey, thank you for the emotes. Abhinav, yo, I just woke up. Hey Abhinav, welcome. Abhinav, what's your time zone, man? I thought you are in India and this is the time to sleep. Oh wow, nice, Varun. Varun is going to Arunachalam. Where is Arunachalam? From Vijayawada. My ADHD brain is saying check where this road trip looks like. What is the name? Vijayawada. Vijayawada, I know. To Arunachalam. What? Bro. Arunachalam, is it like a 10-hour ride, 600 kilometers? You're doing a 600 kilometer ride, Varun? Crazy. Okay, yeah, so I was just asking, what do you want me to work on first? Add the Animate API? Should I add Animate API or should I add or clean up this UI? I'm interested to clean up the UI because we don't have much time left. So this would be an interesting thing to work on because this can be completed meanwhile. Here. Okay, so in the image preview component, I want to add 2 new buttons. Once the processing is complete, we need to remove the processing complete button completely. We do not need to show that processing complete. Instead of that, we need to show 2 buttons. One should be save and another should be share with proper icons on them, and they should be differentiated in the same horizontal line, spaced properly, taking full width, but half width of each single button. And no process again, no done button. Remove that once the processing is complete, and also remove the badge which shows processing is complete. I don't know how good this is. I don't know, I have created a profile for the first time. Oh, okay, all the best. Hope you get the date. Varun, yes. Israr, what bro, why are you talking bus for 2 minutes? Clean up UI. Okay, clean up UI it is. Yeah, this screen is not visible until we select anything. So we have a chance to do another thing. My bike giving me average 20. I think my brother's Himalayan, it also gives the same 20-25. Israr, I'll take a leave, time for dinner. Hey Israr, thank you for joining, man. See you tomorrow. tomorrow I'll be in Hyderabad at night, so if I get a good internet connection, 100% I'm coming live. I travel with bus now. Bye guys. Bye Israr. I mean, live watchers have increased, I guess. I have stopped watching how many people are watching live. How many are there? Any number which you guys want to share? Because I don't open that screen. Last sessions, those used to give me anxiety. Like I used to just see numbers and used to measure the quality of the stream based on the numbers, and I have stopped doing that. Perfect. Let me create a visual summary of what I have done. who asked you, Claude, to give a visual summary, bro? 9. This is a number. Is this an increased number? Crazy. It's good. I don't know. It's good. Layout design, horizontal layout. Well, it has done a lot of things here. Okay, so I need to do another image. Any image which you guys suggest. Old broken images. I'll just Google otherwise. Maybe this guy. Save images. Let's colorize this guy. Select image, this one. Choose. Okay. 11 currently, but at peak time I saw 26. Whoa, 26. That's a good number. Start colorize processing. Choose different image. Start colorize. Varun, I'm thinking in near future we don't need actor to promote brands. Just we need good quality of image. We can create what style and how she need whole product. It's looking crazy. Exactly. Like the whole media industry will be revolutionized in a couple of years. Not like it's. I think they're still. There is this transformation happening. Processing is complete. Let's see. It's cleaned up, a little bit colorized. Not like major change. So this was old image, this is a new image, and now we have this colorize complete. Your image has been successfully processed. Then there is a save button. Clicking on this does what? Downloading image success. Your enhanced image has been saved. And share. Open dialog. Save image, which is good in a way. So what we have, like when we do a save, it did save it. Yes, it did. So this is good. So this is working. Cool. And movies using AI is in crazy way. Yes, it has already started, I guess. So I noticed 2 changes which we still need on before this goes away. Once the processing is complete, first of all, remove the close button which you show below save and share. Secondly, when we click on save, I noticed we download the image for like saving on local storage. While this downloading is happening, we need to show a progress bar on that save button. Similarly, when we click on share, we still need the image, so we should show a progress bar in that as well. So yeah, make these 2 changes on the process image preview screen. I recently see Mirai movie trailer. They're using AI in their movie audio to lip sync for multiple languages in some shots. Crazy. Yeah, I mean, this will improve the workflow so much. Any famous Indian personality who is like in black and white, but we need a colored photo. I've read. Wait. Who is this Indian fighter? So I can do this one. Let's see how good this works. Save image. Yeah, I mean, Gandhiji we have seen a lot. I want to see how these two look. Gandhiji will do after this. Choose. Start processing. Abhinav, are you traveling tomorrow? Yes, Abhinav. Tomorrow morning around 12 p.m. I'll be catching up my flight. Then I'll see you guys in Hyderabad in the evening at around 8-9 p.m. hopefully. I want a colored photo of Don Bradman. Crazy, but why these are white, guys? This model is converted Bhagat Singh into a white person. If I do save, oh wow, it's showing the progress bar as well, and here also. Interesting, this is good. Oh, travel live. Abhinav, I'll try to. So that's what I promised myself, that this time, because I have to be consistent on this creation of this app. So 1 hour, that would be like my window of working 1 hour daily. I want to be a bit more consistent. Another thing is I want to see this graph green, guys. This is another motivation, you know. Here, I need more green. I've already missed 2 days of code pushing. I have worked on those days but did not push code. The oranges are looking so neat. Like this whole week, I went out even on Sunday today. Till from Sunday, like I have not taken any rest day. I'm thinking of taking tomorrow as a rest day, but let's see how my mood feels in the morning. So I'm happy with the UI, how it came out, and the download progress and everything. So technically the app is now completely working, and add save button, this is also done. Now what else? Add the animate API. So the animate API will be added now next, just like you did one in Himalayas. Abhinav, I hope it would not be that bad. I mean, I think my Himalayan live was very it was fluctuating a lot. If I get a good internet connection, then I will do it. If the internet connection is very flaky, then I don't know how to deal with it. But my plan is I'll come live. Varun, Google Nano Banana need app. I need it a lot. Next app is about image gen with Google Nano Banana. That's for sure. Because now the whole, base work is done with this app. Like credit system, credit update, minor edge cases, and the UI will be kind of similar for most of the app. I do not want to work on UX and UI until I do get some feedbacks from users like, yeah, hey, can we fix this? Varun, Google, okay, Mohsin, what do you for voice to text in Cursor? Is it free? Mohsin, I use this app called Super Whisper. It's free. Like there is a paid version, and you can also download the model locally, which is like I think 1 or 2 GB model, and then it runs locally on your system, which I am currently using. It's pretty fast, pretty accurate, but also depends on what machine you have. Blinken, does the app go back the other way, color photo to black and white? No, sadly no. That's not the use case, Blinken, on this one. Varun, what software you are using to plan development? This is called Linear. This is one of my favorite tracking tool, and this is helping me a lot to get this clarity of what to work on. You see like how quick I was today or even yesterday what to work on, because now I have a visual note, and I have already mapped what I need to work on here, and I'll be using it a lot. Another good thing about this is the cycles feature. So you see from 22nd we did something, then we dropped here a little bit, then we are picking up pace today again. So it shows you like how your like tasks are getting picked and getting completed kind of. So scope is 19, started, wait, what? Something is wrong here. So it's showing completed is 6, yeah, 32%, that's fine. So we have a lot of tasks to complete. So I think today I'll call it a day. Tomorrow I'll be updating the Animate API and also the payment system which we need to add, because without that user will not be able to add credits. One complicated thing which is in my head is adding the subscription model in this app, because for subscriptions I need to make sure that we are updating the credits properly, and for that I need to rely on RevenueCat's webhook. So webhook will be a major task adding it on the middleware. So I'm thinking to do it at the last, because that's the last piece of the puzzle. Meanwhile, I'll finish up all the other things like onboarding. Very simple, like can be done in one day. So yeah, that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for joining in. I'll be seeing you tomorrow from Hyderabad. I'll see you. Bye bye.